Ever found yourself in a tight spot? Maybe an unexpected bill pops up, or you need to cover a small emergency before payday. We've all been there, right? It's that moment where you start scrambling, thinking, how am I going to handle this? One option that often comes up is borrowing money, but with so many lenders and complicated processes, it can be overwhelming. Today, we're cutting through the confusion and focusing on one popular mobile lending platform, Branch. Specifically, we're tackling the big question, how much can you borrow on Branch? Before we dive into the specifics of Branch's lending limits, let's briefly touch on why mobile lending has become so popular. Traditionally, getting a loan involved lengthy paperwork, trips to the bank, and often, a lot of waiting. Mobile lending apps like Branch have streamlined this process, offering quick access to funds directly through your smartphone. This convenience is a major draw, especially for smaller loan amounts and urgent needs. Now, back to Branch. Branch is a digital lending platform that provides instant loans to users in several countries. It's known for its user-friendly interface and relatively fast approval process. But the crucial question remains, how much can you actually borrow? The answer, unfortunately, isn't a simple, fixed number. Branch doesn't have a universal loan limit that applies to everyone. Instead, the amount you can borrow is determined by several factors. Understanding these factors is key to knowing your potential borrowing power. First, your credit history plays a significant role. While Branch doesn't always require a traditional credit check like banks do, they do assess your creditworthiness in other ways. This might include analyzing your mobile money transactions, your phone usage, and other data points to gauge your ability to repay a loan. If you have a history of responsible financial behavior, you're more likely to qualify for a higher loan amount. Second, your repayment history with Branch itself is crucial. If you've taken out loans with Branch before and consistently repaid them on time, this demonstrates your reliability as a borrower. This positive repayment behavior can lead to increased loan limits in the future. Each successful repayment builds trust with Branch, opening the door to larger loan amounts. Third, the country you live in can also affect borrowing limits. Branch operates in multiple countries, and lending regulations and market conditions vary from place to place. This means that the maximum loan amount available in one country might be different from the maximum in another. These variations are often due to local financial regulations and the overall economic landscape. Fourth, your active mobile money account is essential to the process. Branch typically disperses loans directly to your mobile money wallet. The activity and history of your mobile money account can also be a factor in determining your loan eligibility and amount. A regularly used and active account demonstrates a consistent flow of funds, which can be seen as a positive indicator. So, instead of a single number, we have a range. In many of the countries where Branch operates, initial loan amounts can be relatively small, often starting at a few dollars or the local equivalent. This allows users to test the platform and establish a repayment history. As you consistently repay these smaller loans, your borrowing limit gradually increases. Over time, and with responsible repayment, you can potentially access significantly larger loan amounts. It's important to remember that responsible borrowing is key. Taking out a loan is a financial commitment, and it's crucial to understand the terms and conditions before you borrow any money. This includes the interest rates, repayment schedules, and any potential fees associated with the loan. Branch typically operates with short-term loans, meaning they're designed to be repaid relatively quickly, often within a few weeks or months. This means that while the convenience of instant access to funds is attractive, it's essential to have a clear plan for repayment to avoid accumulating debt. Before taking out a loan with Branch or any other lender, ask yourself these crucial questions. Do I really need this loan? Can I afford the repayments? Have I explored other alternatives? Answering these questions honestly will help you make informed financial decisions. Let's recap the key takeaways regarding how much you can borrow on Branch. There's no fixed amount. Your creditworthiness, repayment history with Branch, the country you live in, and your mobile money account activity all play a role. Initial loan amounts are usually smaller, increasing with responsible repayment. And finally, remember, responsible borrowing is paramount. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I wish I could know the exact amount I qualify for right now. The best way to find out your specific borrowing limit on Branch is to download the app, create an account, and go through the application process. The app will provide you with personalized information based on your individual circumstances. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.